Hello, my name is Dikshit Adhikari and I'm a student with ID number 220671128. For my first video reflective portfolio for learning through organization, my placement undergoes within the AZ Health Industries Private Limited, which is a manufacturing company that undergoes with the brand name Sagun. Here, I work as a management trainee. To keep my reflective well maintained and structured, I have used with GIFs theory, where I'll be explaining you through what happened, what it meant, and what needs to be improved next. So here in this video, I'll cover with the aspects of the business environment, my contribution in quality, ERP inventory, and finance support, downtime problem with solving examples, my personal development, and one recommendation, and with a short conclusion. So during my placement at AZ Health Industries, I worked within the different departments of production, finance, quality, and ERP data management. I also worked within the audit support, while reporting structure was completely relied on Power BI using the direct reporting structure for the manager. If I have to describe AZ Health with one simple ideology, Sagun is a highly concentrated manufacturing factory. Here in manufacturing, one department's weakness quickly results in cost of another department. Moving on to the internal analysis of the company. So Sagun works in hygiene manufacturing of products like baby diapers, adult diapers, sanitary pads, and tissue papers, where customer quickly notice with the inconsistency of the product, which can result to a strength. While if we are to talk about the strength, I absorbed practical problem solving skills and willingness to improve, which was an opportunity. But about the weakness, that is also clear lot to lot variation, downtime risk, and ERP and data driven errors. So one of the key insights that I learned within the manufacturing was manufacturing doesn't usually fail with one big error. It fails when a multiples kind of error, as Johnson in 2017 explains that the pastel analysis, economical pressure from the international vendors or international sourcing, whose price get fluctuated instantly, which results in inventory loss, results in inventory increased cost. If we are to talk about technology, multiples of PLC servo drives and automation has been done within the machinery of AZ Health machines. Different kinds of legal and regulatory compliance during the audit season, as well as the international standards like BIS, IOS, and other standards that works within the legal portfolio on consistency and quality packagings. So if we are to talk about the company's main operations, my first contributions on quality and process requirements, where I focus mainly on the user's experience like softness, absorbency, strength, and leakage protections. In the practical lab testing and research within the quality tests like SAB, absorbency sake, water distribution test, pressure and leakage retentions. This was because the real problem here is always about the retention during the movement and pressure, not just absorbing water. I also worked within the QC disciplines and SOP checklists for the operators during the changeovers and logs, so that the quality variance can be observed thoroughly during the changeovers, machine process, and materials. So if we are to talk about the ERP, BOM, or simply procurement, my contribution totally relied on the ERP softwares like Dynamics 365 and SOSTIC, also used with the different softwares like Power BI, Delta apps. I also suggested company with more realistic approach of using volume-based container tracking that is more approachable. This slide I will directly connect with the finance. Unit costing isn't just materials. It's all about downtime, rejects, waste, workflows, labor cost, materials, and different overheads that quietly increases. As Jackson in 2015 explains, better decision comes when costing reflects with the real data. Some of the workflows issues that I observed: changeover delays, missed issues, and weak spare parts planning. Also, the waste management was very insufficient. Here, one of the key lessons that I learned was improvement doesn't need to be a big investment. Rather, small repeated improvement within the delay, small reduction of the wastage can get with a larger image in future. So here in slide 12, I'll be talking about my personal learning that got shift from reactive thinking to preventive thinking. The goal is not only what happened, but what I will change or what will be changed next. I now can make with different kinds of inputs within the LC documentations, processing, bankings, different financial analysis can be done by me. Also, I have started to recognize with the financial statements, cost sheet, unit costing method, and other different standards of finance, taxations, BOM, and other procurement assets. Now I have established a good relations with teamwork, team skills, technical machinery knowledge, spare parts management, inventory system. Personally, I have also improved across the production, quality, store, warehouse, finance. I have also learned that communication issues using the evidence, not just the blame. I have also mastered now with confidentiality of the reporting structure, summarizing the key changes, and work within the rush and pressures that undergoes within different FMCG markets a company needs to build, and well-structured planning for the spare parts management, different checklist for the PLC, server drives, implementation of stronger ERP control so that the cost and the inventory matches. I also strongly suggest company with a blueprint of a newly designed machine that I associated with the technical knowledge of the different employee within the company's operators skill, and has also been verified with the Chinese vendor for the manufacturing. By concluding my contribution thoroughly towards quality, finance, procurement, technological operators, while strengthening with my teamwork collaboration skills and critical analytical thinking. I want to conclude my video presentation. Thank you.